Hello and welcome back to match day 16 of the ESL Pro League North American Division. Elvish Guy Team Liquid up against eUnited. That first game was quicker than most Aussie teams in international Counter-Strike and international level competitions.
Yes.
But hopefully that can all change.
Well, can it?
All of it.
Do you think it will?
Yes.
Maybe the Aussie part will.
Yeah. Getting good. Renegade's gone strong.
Yeah. But we're not here to talk about Renegades.
No, we're not.
We talked about them enough yesterday, apparently.
Oh, really? Who would have thought they were playing?
Yeah. Here for eUnited, going on to Mirage. It is their map pick.
Yeah.
Although that still doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. They haven't had too many good results on Mirage overall.
Okay.
And going up against Liquid, who just absolutely demolished them on Dust 2.
They did.
And there wasn't really anything that Liquid was doing that was particularly fancy. They were kind of just walking in there, winning the aim duels. Shooting, winning.
Yeah, that's generally how you play Counter-Strike. Walk through, fire your weapon, get a frag, move on, plant the bomb, win the game.
So here on Mirage, I'm thinking it's probably going to be something like 16-5 at best for eUnited. Just doesn't seem like they're up to scratch here against Liquid.
No, it certainly doesn't. Again, happy to be wrong, Elfish Guy. Wouldn't be the first time, but yeah, they're going to have to play differently to what we saw last game because it was not impressive at all. No. There's really not much that you can take away from that either. I mean, they got 2 rounds. One of them was because of a 1v2 clutch. Yeah.
And the other one, well, we didn't see, but I'm assuming it might have been the pistol round.
Assuming it was the pistol round,
and then they lost the anti-eco, so...
Well, if we take a look, obviously, at the results up on our screen, 2-14, which is now 2-15.
Yeah.
Not looking so great for eUnited this season. Team Liquid now 7-6. They're in the back in ahead.
I mean, to be fair, no one really expected eUnited to come in here and be world beaters.
Well, they don't need to beat the world. They just need to beat NA.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, North American CS has a lot of people coming from all different places.
That's true.
Australia,
that's true.
Brazil, America, Canada.
It's true. Well, Canada is North America.
Yeah, but
wow, Canadians.
USA.
Right now.
Canada.
I'm sorry for Elfish Guy's indiscretions. He tries hard.
Whatever. We'll be fine. They'll live. I think there's some Europeans as well, actually.
There are.
There are. Yeah,
there's
on NRG.
There's a bunch of
So they are. They do have to be world beaters.
Well,
that's what the whole point of that was.
But it's the North American Pro League. It's not.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
When they get into the top teams and then qualify for finals, that's when you have to be a world beater.
Well, they're not going to do that. I don't think.
At
2-14, no.
Team Liquid might.
Yeah, maybe.
They're going okay.
They're going okay. Relatively okay. They definitely need to get a bit of a wriggle on, but definitely have put themselves in a position, I think, where they can make it. It's not going to be particularly easy, obviously. Haven't necessarily come out like Cloud9 did and won, like 14 games in a row or something like that. But
no, it's true.
Still,
but not everyone can win 14 games in a row, because if you did, then like everyone would win and there'd be no losers. And
wouldn't that be lovely?
Well, then how do you win if everyone wins?
I don't know.
Yeah.
If everyone wins, no one wins.
Exactly. Guys and girls, we're going into game very, very shortly here. Of course, we're going to be on Mirage. And look, it's eUnited's pick. It says so on my piece of paper, but I'm not sure if it's going to play out like it's eUnited's pick.
No, potentially not. I mean, for eUnited last map, like I can't even look at eUnited and say, oh, such and such had a good game, because really
CJ got a good 2v1.
He had one
then he had one almost good 2v1 where he got one frag and then died to the other frag.
You can't. That's not enough to take away and be like, yeah, CJ, he played pretty well there on Dust 2. Maybe come out here on Mirage and do something.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah. No. We'll see. I guess we'll have to see. But I guess expectations are low here, unfortunately, at the commentary desk. But let's see what they can do.
Well, we're going to have to, because at the moment, sitting on, well, now 2-15, they definitely have to come back up here and try and find a win.
I'm just going to cross that out. I'm going to cross out the 14.
14 and right on 15.
1. I don't know why I crossed out the 1, right? Because the 1 stays the same between 14 and 15.
Yeah.
But I crossed it out anyway. So, look, it definitely could be 2-16, which was the score of the last map. But it's time to get into the action, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to jump into the pistol round. eUnited starting off on the CT side. Team Liquid starting off as the terrorists. Look at this. They're going to go 5 lots of armor here, Elfish Guy. No kit on eUnited. It really is. That's how you pug. No kit. No kit required. And
even in a pug, you usually find that someone will buy a kit. But let's see what happens here. eUnited have gone 1 for 1 so far. Nitro, though, will make it 2 for 1 in the favor of Team Liquid.
They're going to try and chase them down here. They want to get some frags down into unders, perhaps. But Pimp going to push on out. Finds one. TCK goes down. It's now 2-on-4. The bomb coming back through mid, and A2Z back here towards Ticket, ready to go. Let's show us your skills. You just need to use that USP. Just bam, 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 headshot. That'll save the day. Easier
said than done. But Nitro, he looks like he's going to plant the bomb. No, he's actually decided better of it.
Oh.
Spotted out the player and connected just in time as well, but should eventually get the bomb down here. It'll be a 2v4 retake. What?
No.
Hiko just killed Nitro. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's good. That'll do. Now back to a 2v2.
Yeah, it certainly is, and maybe now eUnited have a better chance of picking up this pistol round. Hiko going to plant the bomb.
He wanted those MVP points for planting the bomb.
Well, that's what it's all about. Oh, easy peasy. Hiko straight on finds one. And A2Z in a 1v1 now. After finding that frag, falls back. He's got a decoy. Great. Look at that. Look at that. 2 headshots with the USP. And
well,
no kit required here, Elfish Guy. We didn't even need to say anything. I shouldn't have given them a hard time because they knew that they would retake in such impeccable fashion that they would have time.
Impeccable fashion that is Team Liquid killing their own teammates.
Time to spare. And that's what's gone on here.
Yeah, it seemed weird there. Team Liquid actually looked like they wanted to set up for an execute or something. They had a few Molotovs and smoke grenades brought up on multiple members. And eUnited basically didn't even let that happen. They just pushed straight into them. So, well, it didn't work out in the end for Team Liquid. Got close, but eUnited were able to pick up that pistol round. And, well, Team Liquid not buying much into this one. So, you could be safely saying here that eUnited should be going 2-0 up.
I really enjoy the aggressive fashion in which eUnited plays Counter-Strike. It's just unfortunate that the results are not necessarily what they'd be after.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is a reason that Counter-Strike is played a certain way, and I guess
sometimes you've got to change up the game, Elfish Guy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like this 5-stack coming out from unders into mid. They're going to try and go connector here. A2Z spots one out. They now know where they're going, but let's see. Shinobi in dark. How good's he going to be with this P90 at range? Finds 2. Easily done. Will he get a third? A2Z pushes through with the M4, finds a frag. And now Pimp and Hiko, the last 2 left alive.
Oh, CJ.
Nice work.
Pimp just walking right into his crosshairs there. And there you go. 2 rounds on the board now for eUnited. So a better start into this one than on Dust 2.
It's not saying much.
That is not saying much, but
it's true, though.
It is true.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Liquid buying into this one. They got the bomb plan in the first round. Now, eUnited have a bit of a shakier buy than Team Liquid.
Yeah, 5 AKs all across the board here for Liquid. Looks like they're going to try and play some mid-control here, which is not a bad idea, but eUnited has the same idea as well. And they pushed quite a way up. JDM finds the first for TCK trades him out. A2Z goes down. And now it's a 4-on-3 advantage to Team Liquid. One player holding out towards A Archers here, which leaves only TCK down in connector for his team to do anything about this push. The bomb going to go back out. Which way is it going? A site? It looks like it to me. So maybe Shinobi in a position here to take out the bomb carrier. That's the only way I see him winning this round.
Well, I mean, even if he does, there's like a whole minute to go. I think he might have just been spotted out by Hiko. No, perhaps not. He does take down a free kill onto Hiko, but that gives away his position now, and Elige will fall back a little bit with that bomb. United now relying just on Shinobi with that P90 to try and get something out of this round, but in the end, it's not going to happen. And to be honest, United pushing into mid there quite aggressively, maybe not a surprise, but perhaps not the worst of ideas. I mean, they had a poorer buy than what Liquid had, so they were just trying to force something in that round, and it didn't quite work out how they would have wanted, obviously, but at least trying to control the game a little bit here.
I love it. I love the aggressive Counter-Strike coming out from eUnited.
And they'll force into this one as well.
They will? Why save, Jordan? What? No one makes money from saving money. You make money by spending money.
Yeah, you got to have money to make money, as they say.
It's exactly right. It's exactly right. And Pimp there making money on device picks him up. It's now a 5-on-4. They're going to try and push.
He's behind 2 of the CTs who are behind 2 of the Ts. So it's a bit of a conga line going on here.
Mate, it's a CT sandwich is what it is.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they're going into the sandwich press.
Yeah.
They are getting destroyed. A2Z, the last one alive for his team again. He's got the FAMAS, and he's a long, long way away from that B site. Maybe if he runs all the way there and finds 3 quick frags, he's going to save the day.
Well, maybe if he finds 3 quick frags, but in reality, he doesn't have a kit here to work with, doesn't have any utilities either. He's just going to be probably content to hang on to this FAMAS. Eco is going to be going down to him, and now A2Z might look forward, try and collect that AK. See if he can take that into the next round. It'll be certainly better than the FAMAS. Doesn't look like he's going to get away with it, though. So the FAMAS being taken away here, but Elige might be able to take him down. A2Z, I'm surprised he didn't hear Elige running forward like that. And, oh, Elige does get it done in the end, but probably not as quickly as he would have wanted. Still, though, 2 guns into the next round here for Liquid. 2 rounds on the board now apiece. And eUnited, surely this time they will have to save.
Don't call me surely, mate, because anything is possible here for eUnited, but I think a save is probably the smartest choice. But I'm not here to judge on what they want to play.
The old lawnmower coming out here for
I love
Hiko.
the Bison almost as much as I love the P90. Almost as much as I love the Mac. No, I like the P90 more than the Mac 10, I think.
I hate the Mac 10.
Yeah.
I can't make it work. For me, the only time I would ever, or the only SMG I would ever use is UMP. So
UMP is a solid SMG. Probably a little bit more solid than this Bison. You can just keep firing because there's so many rounds in that magazine. And Hiko finds 2 straight away. 120 on the clock. So they're going to continue pushing out towards the B sides. They say that they rotate to sides. But maybe mid to A is a good push, and it's not a bad idea. Elige will find TCK. We first found JDM. The A site now open for business here for Team Liquid, just to stroll on in and plant the bomb at their leisure. Vite's going to try and rotate back around maybe to CT ramp. No, he wants to go through jungle. He's not sure. Just waiting. Indecisive, but he's the last one left for his team.
He definitely is, and now there is no one left for his team as he's going to go down. 3 on the board now for Team Liquid, and it's been 3 relatively convincing rounds in a row. eUnited, once again, going to be buying into this one. Let's see, is Hiko going to hang on to the PP Bison? Seems like it.
What's the worst that happens?
He's going to...
What's the worst that happens?
Get dropped by Pimp.
You get wrecked.
It's okay.
Yeah, probably for the best, I think most people would agree.
Probably.
Yeah.
Although, there's no head armor on anyone on eUnited, so maybe the PP Bison could have been useful. Still, though, JDM with that AWP, he's going to look for the opening frag onto that A-bomb site, but won't manage to land the shot. eUnited shoulder peeking, forcing the shot. And now this boost here might actually work out quite well. Team Liquid can't see the player boosted up there through that smoke, and CJ picks up an early frag for eUnited.
Certainly does. And now, Liquid potentially on the back foot. They push forward into mid once again. They've got mid control. Hiko continues to fire. Almost does. And in the end, will find TCK. And with that, they've now brought it back to a 4-3 play-out lead here for Team Liquid. Trying to push onto the A site.
Huh. What are you doing, Hiko? That's the second time. The second time in 5 rounds. 6 rounds now, but...
I don't know.
Speechless?
I don't know.
Me too.
I just don't know. I just don't know.
And it gives another round over to eUnited.
It's like 2 rounds that has essentially cost them.
Yeah. Explain.
Well, less than ideal. You know what? Okay, here's a good idea though, right?
Right.
What they should do, it's not
Not
really...
shoot your teammate.
It's not, no, it's not actually Hiko's fault, right? What they need is like a small map on the screen that shows you where the other people on your team are.
Oh, yes.
And then
Imagine if those were
if you hear a noise, you can look at that map and you can go, oh, I think that's my teammate. I may not shoot. It's really on Valve. It's not on Hiko at all.
Oh, well, I mean, what can you really say about that there for Hiko? Maybe Hiko, are you kidding me?
Don't do it again, is what I say. Do not do. But
every time I think about that, I'm just starting to giggle. Oh well.
Like a little girl.
Yeah.
You get the giggles and you're done.
Well,
Elige, though, will find CJ straight up into ladder. Pimp gonna find a frag as well. They're pushing towards the B side, and it is clear. JDM will go down to the AWP of Shinobi.
Bomb drop too.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain for them. So maybe they need to play this out and try and find some frags. Just looking for the bomb, which has dropped up above there on short. And Shinobi, of course, can see it, ready to go. Just wants to play this angle surely. And yeah, we can see that Nitro is coming around from the flank, and with that, Shinobi backs out of jungle. They can see that it's clear. And, go down and grab the bomb. So 33 seconds on the clock, pushing towards the B site. Should be able to get it down, but it's a 3-on-4. And looks to me maybe
TCK?
like, yeah, what are they're dropping all the way back. Surely they know that the bomb is actually going to be. And, looks like a save, but why would you send a player forward and then save? I don't know.
Maybe just hoping he can get one before the bomb was planted.
Well, they know
that
Hiko's still alive, so they're like, well, if Hiko gets one, then it's a 3-on-3 and we're good.
Yeah, although Shinobi's doing a good job of saving this AWP, and I mean, there's probably not going to be any time for the defuse here, but eUnited are definitely heading in that direction.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit foolish, maybe.
Not sure what Shinobi's doing there.
Yeah.
Probably hoping for a little bit much.
A2Z, I think, trying to find the AWP. But it's not going to happen, but he might find Pimp if he pushes in.
Nope.
No, Pimp finds him.
So what could have been 2 guns saved there for eUnited are just thrown away at the B-bomb site. And again, it's going to be just another eco for eUnited, when in reality, they would have had something going into this round to, you know, maybe crack open something.
Yeah, certainly indeed. Liquid, of course, costing themselves a few AKs as well. But I think they're all content buying up what they have up against the eco for eUnited. Is that what the E stands for? Eco?
Potentially.
Well, to be fair, they don't actually eco that often. They force spike quite a lot. Elige up in Palace finds one. A2Z goes down. And going to chase him out with the MAC-10. Can he find more? There's actually a 4-sec here over on B. And Vice will get picked up. That leaves Shinobi by himself once again. He finds a MAC-10.
Yeah.
But he's going to sit up in Palace with his SMG and just chillax.
Liquid's going to be pretty happy with that round. Elige getting 3 kills on the MAC-10. Bit more cash in the bank. Shinobi, even if he survives here, is only going to take a MAC-10 through to the next round, which is really not ideal against the full buy that Team Liquid is going to have. So another good round coming out here for Liquid. It's 5 on the board after this one. Shinobi does hear a couple of players making their way in his direction, and he's going to pop a flashbang out. So now Team Liquid know pretty much where he is. It does look like Hiko with the PP Bison is going to try and take the duel here, and he will win that. So another kill on the board for Team Liquid, another bit of extra cash, and they'll now upgrade their guns into this one. eUnited will be buying into it.
They certainly will. And so far, Liquid having a pretty good first half on the T side. eUnited, if they can find this round, then they'll be having an okay first half as well, I suppose, if they can start bringing this back. But they haven't really done anything that indicates that such a thing might be possible.
Oop. There you go. JDM hits the second time. Doesn't make the same mistake twice. Now, Team Liquid very securely have mid control as well, so plenty of the map to work with. Need to be careful though. Hiko's been wrapped around on, or is about to be wrapped around on, by A2Z. A2Z is going to hear Hiko running around like this, so might be able to find a frag here, and does do so. But still, Team Liquid are going to be feeling pretty contented to this one, making their way into that B-bomb site. They've got 1 in apartments, 3 coming up through short, or 2 through short, and Pimp holding off on the rotates.
Yeah, but Vice here finds a frag. JDM goes down in apartments, and now he spots 2 out on short. Can he pick up a frag? He does. The bomb carrier goes down. May find another. Elige finally taking Vice down, and it's a 2v2 here. TCK and A2Z up against Elige and Pimp. Utility on the side of Team Liquid. The bomb heading in the correct direction towards the A site. The CT players, however, heading out towards short, and this bomb should go down. We can see it being planted in the distance. That'll result in these 2 CTs trying to make something of this. And I have faith that eUnited can do this, Elfish Guy. This is their time to shine.
Well, they don't have any kits to work with. They don't have any utilities to work with, and Team Liquid do have a few utilities there available on Pimp, but It's not going to be an easy retake here for eUnited. They still have no idea where the T's are, and finally they do spot out one. That's Pimp going down, but Elige is the one really in the good spot here in CT. Is going to need to peek, and we'll have to take down both of these CT players. Not going to happen. A2Z good enough to hit the shot onto Elige, and TCK should be able to get this defuse. Oh, not quite. So there's another round for Team Liquid.
All right, so this is two things we're going to write down here. One, Valve needs to make a mini-map, okay?
Yep.
Well, I'll call it a mini-map. I don't know what you would call it, but let's call it a mini-map.
A Hiko teammate
So
radar.
Hiko doesn't need to shoot people. The other thing I'm going to write down is that I think the defuse time's a little bit long, right? So 10 seconds is a long time. So maybe they need to introduce something where you can spend some money and you can reduce the defuse time maybe in half. I'm not sure. And it would be good, like, not everyone needs one, right?
On a
Because
scale of...
you share tools in a team. So you only probably need to buy one. If it drops, you can pick it up. Do you reckon that's a good idea? I reckon we should go with that.
I do.
I'm going to send this through to Gaben tonight, and let's see if they can help these guys out.
Team Liquid making their way out onto the A-bomb site. A2Z's doing a good job of holding on to it, though. He's picked up one kill, although his teammates falling apart behind him. Now 2 versus 1 once again here. A2Z is going to have to clutch this one out. And again, not going to be so easy. He'll walk into the site of JDM, and I want to ask you, on a scale of 1 to tilted, how tilted are you?
I'm not tilted, I'm just confused.
Sounds like you are.
It's not tilt. It's just I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. Has someone told them that you can buy a kit?
That's not unusual.
Has someone told them?
Yes, they've got 3 kits this round.
Oh, that's good. Well, 3's better than none, for sure. So,
I feel like you're having way too much fun with this one. Oh well. Oh well. Liquid at the moment setting up for an A-take here. They're going to pop flash through the smoke and just charge straight out onto the site. Nitro leading that. And he is going to be able to find TCK. So already an advantage into this round for Liquid, but a couple of responses from eUnited. Bring it back to a 3v3 now. This grenade might do a bit of work there into jungle and takes A2Z down to 17 HP. The Molotov keeping him at bay, and Nitro will be able to take down CJ as he enters into the connector, or from the connector.
All right. Shinobi's here, Elfish guy. He's ready to
He
go.
doesn't have a kit.
He's got an AWP, but there's 3 kits on the ground. I'm sure he can pick one up somewhere. And with this AWP up against 3 AKs, surely he can find a frag, or 2, or 3. And then he's good to go. At the moment, he's just holding out towards Ticket, and I don't even think they're spotting him. So
yeah, he's not going to get this.
Maybe we're not going to see anything. But Nitro finds an AWP. That's a good start. And Liquid actually just going to run away from the site, assuming that eUnited didn't buy a kit and can't ninja defuse. So at the end of the day, another round on the board.
Another round on the board there for Team Liquid. And I feel like I'm just saying the same old. Team Liquid going to be picking up another round. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Let's go on our merry way. eUnited, though, will be taking that AWP into this round. So, again, a little bit of potential for this one. They're going to put some armor into it as well. So, something at least here for eUnited if they get the ball rolling in this round. But again, it's Team Liquid. They're looking so good here up against eUnited, and it just doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
No, it does not. But, look, they've got armor. They don't have a kit, but they do have some weapons. And, unfortunately, no rush coming out from eUnited. I would love to see them try and stack. But Shinobi straight up with the AWP. He kept it from last round, and he finds a frag onto Hiko straight away. CJ holding back here with the deagle, so maybe he can find a frag, a headshot, something. Oh, yes! Look at that!
CJ
traded out
dead.
Too soon, though. Too soon, CJ. I'm sorry.
I was about to say CJ to King, but then he got wrecked.
Yeah. Well,
so I had to quickly change it.
Kings will be toppled, unfortunately, Elfish guy.
The higher they are, the harder they fall, or whatever how that goes.
Yeah.
Still, Team Liquid going to have to face off against a couple of AWPs here, and, well, yeah, just a single one. Shinobi is the sole survivor. Once again for eUnited, doesn't really have any time to work with here, so needs to find these kills very quickly. And it's not going to happen, won't be able to take the AWP into the next round. Another round on the board there for Team Liquid. Once again, 9 now up against the 3 for eUnited.
Yeah. There's not much to say. Like, there's a lot of things to say, but there's not much.
Nothing of substance.
Nothing of substance.
We can talk about random stuff, like how you want to email Gabe tonight.
Well, actually, I don't recommend email. I'm sure he gets lots of important emails. He doesn't need to reply to me. I'm sure that eventually they'll come up with something to do that. I don't know what you want to call it. The kit of defusal, the diffuse apparatus, kit le diffuse.
I can't believe we're still going on about this. Team Liquid's just slowly but surely walking over eUnited once again in this round. One by one, eUnited falls. And Vice with the AWP now finds himself alone with 23 HP to work with. I'm surprised to not see him go down to that spray, actually.
Just Vice, the last one left alive. He finds a leash. And, well, that's maybe all he'll find here. We'll see. They're going to chase him down, so definitely potential to find some frags.
Spam,
Fortunately,
thank you. I was waiting for it. There you go.
You're okay.
Is this the bit where we say back?
No, I don't need to save back. That's what chat's for. They'll do it for me. But it makes sense, right? You know he's up there. You may as well give it a burl. What is the worst that happens? 10-3 now the score. 2 more rounds to halftime. Potential to go in 12-3 here, Elfish Guy. And Team Liquid having a pretty easy time of this, to be perfectly honest. They're starting on the T side and finding a ton of rounds in the process.
See, eUnited just pushing everywhere, and every now and then they actually do catch Team Liquid off guard, but Team Liquid's always been able to come back into the rounds, even though they've had deficits. They've always been able to find a 1 or 2 frag just to trade things out and make things look good again. And at 10-3, things are looking very good here for Team Liquid. Although potentially here, eUnited might be able to take this back to 5. Would be a silver lining to this very dark cloud that they found themselves in.
It would certainly be something, that's for sure. And we'll see what they can do with their array of FAMASas here. The bomb heading towards the B site. And look, maybe we're going to see an execute for a change, because we haven't really had too many chances to see that. Just a lot of walk and shoots. And A2Z drops the bomb carrier from behind. Hiko goes down. And now eUnited with the advantage here. Nitro brings it back 1, but still plenty of work to be done here for Team Liquid as they try and get onto the B site. There's 2 here at the moment. Nitro pushing through. He finds a frag. Will he find a second? He does.
Yep.
Just so easy. Liquid onto the side here. They should be able to get this bomb plant down. That leaves TCK and A2Z, the last 2 left alive. And the last hope here for eUnited.
Yep, good pop flash coming out there from Elise. She'll be able to take down TCK, or actually I lie. TCK will be able to take him down. A2Z coming from behind in apartments will find the other onto JDM. It's just Nitro now in a 1 versus 2. He's already got 3 kills in this round, but won't be managing to get any more. The bomb will be diffused here by eUnited, and well, it would have been a bit of a travesty if they had thrown away that round.
Yeah, that was good.
Finally
exactly
they get one.
Need to do. And didn't even need a kit. Just shows me, Elfish Guy. What do I know? What do I know? Plenty of time to defuse. 4-10 the score last round of the first half. And you said 5-10
well,
would be better than 3-12 or 16-2 like we saw last map. Maybe they're just a really good T side. Maybe eUnited are just a really good T side. They picked Mirage. Maybe they have some strats that we haven't seen before. Maybe they've got some executes. I don't know. Like, it's not like I'm there training with them, Elfish Guy. They could have anything ready to go.
They could. The more likely case is that they probably don't.
Yeah, but why would you pick a map and not have cool strats for it?
Because it's your best map. But that doesn't mean they're going to match up well here against Liquid, who currently, at the moment, are matching up very well against eUnited. Potential now for an 11-4 T-half for Team Liquid. They've picked up the early frag into this round, and now eUnited are going to have to come back from behind. And it's not something that we've been able to see them do all that often, barring Hiko team frags.
Yeah, well, that certainly helps, doesn't it? So, look, he's still alive. There's definitely still a possibility to Hiko take out, like, JDM. He's only on 50 HP. That's like one stray round, to be honest. So, definitely potential for that. Depends what you... Look at that. He goes down in the end. Actually, Pimp goes down. JDM's still alive on 3 HP. CJ, we've seen him save a couple of rounds before. He's in a good spot, drops the bomb carrier. This is great here for eUnited. Hiko fires through, finds Vice, the correct team for a change. TCK gets Hiko, and now JDM, the last one left alive. eUnited wins the round 5-10.
That was
They're
a nice
bringing
round.
it back, and that's exactly the type of Counter-Strike we want to see from them. You know, if we just wound back 15 rounds and started at the start, can we do that? Can we put this back to the start and put eUnited back on CT? We just want 15 rounds like that. I'll take 10 like that and see how we go. I don't know.
Yeah, more than 5.
We'll go to a break. We'll be back with the second half here. eUnited going to be on the T side. Team Liquid going to be on the CT. Stay tuned.
Get your team apparel now at shop.eslgaming.com.
He's going to get the one kill in that bomb. It can't be done in his own. FNX has to stay up. He gets the triple FNX. Oh my God, what a way to win that round. They don't have a smoke for this August. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. eUnited only 11 rounds away from victory here. Team Liquid, however, only need 6.
And I said before this match started, 16-5 for eUnited was probably all they could hope for, but...
And you mean 5-16, right?
Yeah, so I mean 16 for Team Liquid. But they've already reached that, so maybe they're going to go one better. And let's see what happens here on this pistol round. TCK has started things off, although Pimp will respond back with a kill for Team Liquid. It's a 4v4, although the bomb will be planted here by eUnited. So, advantage to the T side.
Yeah, great start coming out from eUnited. This is exactly what they needed to do heading in to the second half. And Liquid with a retake ready to go. They have a kit. It's great work from them. Good decision making. We'll see 2 from Connector, and one of them is Hiko with Julies once again. And Nitro going to find CJ straight up. A2Z onto Hiko. Pimp fires at the wrong guy. And now the defuse ready to come out. Nitro, for some reason, he only needs 5 seconds to defuse. He must be just a little bit more talented.
Would you believe it?
And
he leveled up his defuse perk.
He did. Liquid wins the round. And a crucial pistol round here if we're going to see Liquid run away with this 16-5, as you perhaps suggested. eUnited going to be forced onto an eco. Liquid buying up all their fun weapons again. Hiko loves that shotgun.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see where he's going with it. Looks like the B site, probably towards Van, something like that. eUnited for the moment have just split up across the map and are trying to hold default by the looks of things. Although being on the eco, there's really not a whole lot they can do from those positions. Need to group up here and just bust out onto a bomb site and hope for the best.
Elysian, a great spot. Fires out, gets a bit of damage, does the rest. TCK goes down as the first frag of the round. A2Z at range with the Deagle. Potential to do some damage there, but he takes a little bit and drops back. Liquid with a good hold across both sides here. And eUnited spread out quite a bit as well. A lot of work for them to do if they want to try and make something of this second round of the second half. of our second map.
Well, it's not started off well for eUnited, that's for sure. They've got 49 seconds to work with here, and really, not a whole lot else, to be honest. A2Z trying to get another pick in towards mid there with the Deagle, but again, not having all that much luck. And eUnited now down to 3 as they slowly but surely make their way into mid. JDM, though, is going to shut that down. He does get traded out by Vice, but I don't think the gun's dropped into mid, so not really recoverable just yet for the T side. And CJ's going to find one onto Pimp as well. So Liquid just bleeding a few kills in this round, although as of yet, neither of those guns have been recovered by the T side. And in the end, elige picks up his final 2 kills. 12 on the board now for Liquid.
United able to buy into round number 3 after having saved last round AKs for them by the looks of things. And, well, see if they've got some 6 strats ready to go here. I want to see something exciting coming out from eUnited on the T side. Maybe they're going to rush to B here. Split onto B side, that would be great. Trying to take mid control, not a bad idea either. It's something that we saw Liquid do time and time again. And, of course, they did it very successfully. So, maybe it'll work for eUnited here. 2 sitting up the back of mid right now. 1 coming unders. 1 heading towards Palace. 1 going towards B. CJ almost finds elige, but in the end does go down. They now have a player disadvantage with 1:20 on the clock.
Player disadvantage is a situation that they've found themselves in quite a few times throughout this series, and quite a few times they have not been able to dig themselves out of that hole. Although, potential here again still for eUnited. Just those AKs though, really. Only 1 flashbang here for Vice to get them into either of these bomb sites. So, it's not an easy task. Certainly Team Liquid are looking better into it. Hiko with that XM still hanging around over towards B. And eUnited, as of yet, haven't decided to group up. TCK is going to go down there as well. So now another player advantage here for Team Liquid. And this should be a 3rd going down for eUnited. Pimp to pick that one up.
Nitro here finds the frag there with an MP9, and that leaves Shinobi. He's got the bomb. He's got an AK. That's really all a terrorist needs to make a go of this here in Counter-Strike. But 5 enemies to go up against. So, I don't know. I reckon, look, he goes B, right, finds a frag onto short, pushes in quickly, picks up Hiko here, who's at range with a shotgun.
Yeah, so easy, man.
Look, he's got 15 seconds and Pimp's looking the wrong way. This is exactly how it's going to go down. Are you ready?
Yep. That went well.
Well, to be fair, he should have found that frag because he had like half a second of firing before.
I'd suggest quitting your day job and becoming a fortune teller since you're so good at it.
Mate. Look, all I'm going to say is that I'm putting out these ideas for Counter-Strike, and I reckon if I log on tomorrow, they'll probably be there.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to say.
eUnited with the pistol armor buy into this round. They've got utilities as well to work with, and it looks like an A take perhaps going to be on the cards here. Setting up a few smokes by the looks of things. See how that works out. It'll be the first time we've seen them do it on Mirage here this series. They can get the bomb down, get some close angles with that Tech 9s. There's, of course, potential into this one, but so far, Team Liquid have very rarely stumbled against those eco rounds. So this is going to be another difficult task for eUnited. Nitro, though, is going to go down straight off the bat, and JDM is under a bit of pressure as well. So yet to see a kill coming out for Team Liquid. CJ is going to push through that smoke. He'll be able to find one as well. And it's just a 2-for-1 trade in the end there in the favor of eUnited. Pimp still hanging around in the sandwich, though. He's going to be able to do some work. CJ sprays him down. Eventually, Shinobi will also take down elige with an AWP that he's recovered. And a nice shot in the end from CJ onto Hiko to clutch things out. And, well, there you go. A round for eUnited.
There we go. Just like that. Just like that. They get another round on the board. Team Liquid, they've got plenty of cash, though. And elige there. Oh, onto the Mag 7. 2 Mag 7s. This is the dream, Elfish guy. This is the dream CT buy.
Yeah.
Let's see how they want to use them. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no one pushing A main here. So for elige, his shotty just isn't going to be all that useful. Hiko on the other side of the map over at the B site, ready with his Mag 7. And, I'm ready for this to be a Mag 7 round.
I'm ready for some Mag 7 action. I'm so ready. eUnited playing slow once again, trying to make sure they're not losing anything early on in the round and giving themselves the best possible opportunity to execute onto the site. But
Elige.
yeah,
Are you ready?
he's holding very far forward. He's got someone to trade for him as well. So this is not a bad setup for Team Liquid, in fact. It does seem like eUnited are slowly but surely heading in his direction. If they execute out onto the site, it could be dangerous, but
no.
Elige is going to go down. JDM will trade out, and he's going to look for a couple more, but won't manage to do that, as Shinobi will take him down with the AWP. Nitro in a good spot here, has dropped the bomb. It's now 3 versus 3, although Hiko potentially retaking with a Mag 7 is not going to be ideal. Now another trade goes out.
It certainly does. Still 2-on-2, and Nitro decides that he's not particularly flammable and just wants to give it a burl. A2Z with another molly there, and actually going to go down in the end. Liquid wins the round.
No Mag 7 kills.
No Mag 7 kills. eUnited actually got not a bad initial push onto the A site, but got caught out by Nitro, I feel, just on stairs.
Yeah.
He ended up picking them up, so that was the end of that.
He definitely did a good job of keeping eUnited busy while the rest of his team rotated across. And now Liquid have got a pretty decent buy into this one. Elige just with the SMG, but really, eUnited, their buy is, of course, not quite as good either. So, a difficult round once again coming out for eUnited. We've already seen them pick up 1 pistol round, and this time they do have a decent buy coming into it, but yeah, I don't know.
128 remains. It's going to be a B push here. And if they find Hiko, which they do, potentially an easy B push straight onto the site. Liquid now needs to retake this. And let's see how well these post-plant positions are going to go for eUnited. They have no excuses here. They should be able to find the perfect spot to find these CT frags. They hold off the site. And, nice coverage coming out for Liquid, but Vice will find the player on short. And that's going to make it just that little bit more difficult here. 2 coming from Market 1 in apartments. JDM finds a frag. It's now a 3-on-4, but the bomb ticking down. Surely Liquid can't do this. They push out anyway. Why not try?
Smoking the bomb off, and potential for a defuse here for the Team Liquid players. And Pimp, he's going to be able to take down that final play. But do they have time? No, they don't. It's going to be a win for eUnited. And both the Liquid players go down as well. So, I mean, eUnited, I guess that's the best they could have hoped for, really.
Oh, great result. It's a
That's
great
fantastic.
result. They got a round on the board. They're now up to 7.
You know what? eUnited will come back into this.
Mate, you make these jokes, right?
I'm not joking.
You make jokes.
No way.
No
You're
way.
the joker here.
Oh, well, look. I have faith in eUnited. The benefit, of course, of being on the T side is that you don't need to buy anything to defuse the bomb quickly with.
Yeah,
You just got to plan it.
Yeah. The T side is a little bit cheaper for the economy. And wow! Shinobi. It's going to be going down to Pimp with a nice shot there from the scout. So Liquid, again, another opening into this round, though they don't really have the best of buys, just the pistols. But in saying that, definitely wouldn't be surprised to see Team Liquid come out with a round here, especially given that start.
No, certainly would not surprise, but the B side still looking like not a bad target here for eUnited should they choose to push that way. They could definitely split on here. Pimp the only one on the site right now with the scout up towards Van, and that's exactly what they're going to try and do. Can Pimp hold them back? He drops back down, doing the jump scout action, but will get found out. Onto the site they go. Can they get B 2 rounds in a row here, Elfish Guy?
Well, they have got B.
Can they win on B 2 rounds here in a row?
Maybe. Probably. The position they're in right now is very good here for eUnited. A 4 versus 4 retake, but only pistols here for Team Liquid.
Oh,
And no utilities.
Look at this.
There
Boom.
you go.
Boom.
Best player in the world, boys. Vice is going to be able to take down the following 2 as well. So another one on the board for eUnited. And, well, I mean, it's starting to look a little bit better. 14-8 so far. Not a bad scoreline for eUnited. It's going to be another eco coming out for Liquid as well, unless they decide to force into it, which, I mean, to be honest, wouldn't be entirely surprising, though it does seem like they're just going to take the eco out of this one and think, well, okay, boys, now might be the time to just start really taking this one seriously. Eco out in a couple of rounds and buy into it.
Can I just say, interesting fact, right? Little known fact.
Yeah.
The phrase 2 birds, 1 stone actually comes from A2Z and his ability to get 2 players with 1 spray. That's how famous he is.
I see.
That's it. And look at that TCK finding Elige. I actually thought he got 2, but it was Vice in the end picking up Hiko. And again, the B site. So, admittedly, it's an eco coming out here for Liquid. after last round as well. But maybe they need to decide what they want to do here on B.
TCK gets headshot there by JDM and cleaned up. And now they've got a 2v1 onto A2Z. They'll try and pressure him out from the top of mid here. And, well, he's going to play that one quite well. Does take down both in the end. So eUnited go on to 9. Team Liquid this time should be able to afford a pretty good buy.
All jokes aside, A2Z sitting on 19 frags. Top of his team there. And, you know, by a margin as well. So he's actually not having a terrible game.
No.
And 14-9 is not a terrible score, to be honest.
No, I mean, it's definitely, like, I mean, to be honest, we've been bantering eUnited a little bit here, but it hasn't been the worst of performances.
No,
Getting 9 rounds here against Team Liquid is not an easy feat, I suppose, and it's not over yet. No,
well, potential here for eUnited to bring this back, and I'm happy to get to jump on that hype train. Just need to grab another couple of rounds here, and we'll put them in good stead heading in to the last portion of this map. Now, A-site looks to be where they are heading right now. Nitro holding out just on the edge of Arch here, peering into the smoke, but of course, can't see anything. It's going to be an execute. This is what I asked them to do. They're doing it for me here, Elfish Guy. They
Good
find
entries.
2 nice trades out, 4 onto 3 now. A2Z can see what's going on a little bit up here from Palace. Smoke all around. The bomb going to go down. So, Liquid on the back foot once again.
Yeah, definitely on the back foot here. The smoke's just holding them off for now, and there's going to be a push through the smoke, but Liquid not having much luck with that. Hiko has gotten through, and Pimp should get that kill, but in the end, actually, TCK is the one to pick it up. And now, well, there you go. Liquid can be losing Hiko too, and now it's a 4 versus 1, 3 versus 1. In the end, 3-0. And 14-10 now. eUnited starting to come back into this one. Liquid will be forced back onto an eco.
Yeah, Liquid with not that much money to work with. They can eco, they can force pistols, they can do all sorts of things. The smart thing, of course, is to save your money and come back next round. They surely we can't lose 2 gun rounds in a row.
No.
So we're going to have to wait one round to see if that's the case. But eUnited getting back into this game. So, as I said maybe they have some good T strats ready to go. And to be fair, they've been pulling back these T rounds.
Well, they definitely have. At the moment, Team Liquid just struggling a little bit on the CT side here, and this one is going to be another struggle you would expect. eUnited making their way into mid, getting mid control quite easily. And now popping all the way up on towards short. Have yet to spot out Hiko, but in a second or two, he will be under pressure, and he is taken down in the end by CJ, who is now leading the charge straight in towards that B bomb site. Will surely take down Pimp, and does do so. A good take onto the B site here for eUnited, and a very good anti-eco so far. Haven't lost a single player, so just putting themselves in a good spot here.
Yeah, and again, this is exactly what they need to be doing to bring this back. At 14-11, they bring through 5 weapons from this round as well. That would be even better. And look, JDM probably going to get caught out. He does. That leaves Nitro. And, he's back up in apartments. Not much you would expect he can do from here. And A2Z moving loudly down to try and find him out. Going to combine with CJ, who actually gets the frag. 14-11, the score, Elfish Guy. They've got all that money to sit on as well. So even if it goes to 15-something, you'd think they should be able to buy again.
Yep.
So let's see what Liquid can do. They're finally double AWP. So that's sort of where you go to, right? When you start failing on what you're doing, it feels that teams just take a step back, save some money, buy the double AWP and change it up.
Yeah, we'll see if this works out for Team Liquid. Haven't seen them use it so far on their CT side this series. Pimp going to be taking away the secondary AWP. The Molotov is good, though. Forces him off his position at apartments. And the United, I mean, as of yet again, playing relatively slowly into this one, just trying to figure out what sort of a setup Team Liquid are running. Have yet to actually spot out either of those AWPs. So United, for now, haven't really got any information to work with.
No, not as of yet. And to be fair, they're playing it slowly. They're trying to play it smart. They've got a bit of utility here to work with. And see what they want to play it, use it for, I suppose. Hopefully to get onto this B site. They've done a B split a couple of times now. Perhaps that's where they want to go again. A not looking so good, to be fair, because there's a 3-stack right now coming out for Team Liquid. The bomb going to head out towards B. For now, we'll see whether it goes down into unders though, which is potentially the play. Do you think they're going to try and bait out a rotation here onto the A site and get the B plant?
Well, they've got 2 players over towards A. Usually, if you were going to try and go for a fake, you would have a bunch of members there, throw a bunch of smokes, which they don't have available, and just send one in and try and do that. But yeah, they're splitting across both the sites, so really banking on at least one of them winning. And while the A site push has gone not so well for United, the B site just a little bit better. Hiko's still alive though over there, so he's going to throw a Molotov in towards the site. Tries to deny the plant, but the plant will go down. TCK on a 12 HP though, so it does take a bit of damage in doing so. Still, it's a pretty decent situation now for Liquid. 4v3 retake, making it a 4v2 is Pimp as he picks up a kill. JDM with the other AWP is going to chime in onto Shinobi, and it's just down to Vice, 1 versus 4.
Certainly is. Vice, all the work in the world to do. Is he the man to do it? Unfortunately not. To be fair, it wasn't a bad fake, but as we saw, they didn't really need to throw 2 players at it because the rotation started a little bit earlier. They didn't, unfortunately. They got no frags over there as well, which makes it even more difficult.
I'm not really sure what the strength of putting both of those players over to A bomb site was really for eUnited. They could have just had one guy up in Palace and sent 4 into B. Once the rotate starts to come across from Team Liquid, the Palace player maybe is able to get a frag as one of the guys runs across the A side or something like that. But yeah, for eUnited, they just sent 2 into A and both of them got taken down. So in the end, it resulted in a pretty easy retake on the B bomb site, 4v3 for Team Liquid.
Pimp waiting to find a frag onto hopefully not his own player. See through the wall, but if someone does push onto short, he's got his weapon there ready to go. Looks like they're going for mid control once again. They're going to smoke out jungle, which is a good play. And, that's going to allow them up into the site. You can see the 2 A players for Liquid have pushed all the way out to A main, just in front of Arch there. But Elise through the gap in the smoke finds 2. And this could be the end of eUnited's journey here on Mirage. They're going to try and push the B site, and they need to get onto there with a couple of frags early on. Pimp finds Shinobi. Pimp finds A2Z. CJ the King almost being CJ the Savior.
No.
But not this time.
Not quite.
Not since the start of Dust 2. But let's put this in perspective. We said the 16-2 on Dust to Liquid. There were no redeeming aspects there for eUnited, right?
Yeah.
We come over to Mirage, and they actually had a pretty good T side.
Yes.
In comparison to everything else we saw, surely.
They had a better T side than what we would have expected, but to be honest, it probably shouldn't have even got there. Hiko essentially gifted 2 free rounds in the first half over to eUnited, and then they won the pistol round in the second half. So, you know, if Liquid had had 2 more rounds in that first half, it would have been something like 16-3.
They didn't.
Yeah, but they should have.
But they didn't. And that's all that really matters. Well, 2 games done and dusted. eUnited are going to go down to Team Liquid in both of those maps. So Team Liquid going to head a little bit further up on the scoreboard. Unfortunately for eUnited, going to sit right down towards the bottom with 2 wins, 16 losses. So less than ideal for them, but I'm going to say that they can at least take away not a terrible second half there on Mirage. We are going to go to a break. We'll be back with our last 2 matches of the day. It's Complexity and SK Gaming. That should be a good one. Let's see if SK can come home with the goods, or whether Complexity will be up to the challenge.